This is the Tokyo Bada 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo Bada 23 Sneaker Channel. There's Mainichi Atsunori and Mainichi Mite Kudasai. And usually every single day I bring you content about sneakers, but right now I'm counting down 10 consecutive weeks of delicious Japanese desserts. And today we're on to episode number 3, I think. There's a playlist for this somewhere. Hopefully I've thrown that playlist up there somewhere and you already know about this. If you don't already know about this, there's a video that I could probably link somewhere, but I don't want to put the link up there too soon, because when you put links up here too close together, YouTube scolds you. But I originally started off with episode 10 from a Why I Like to Live in Japan playlist, which I talked about how Japanese people like to pay a little extra for quality instead of going for the cheapest option. And in that episode I ate some delicious Japanese dessert with my mum. And from that I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this for 10 consecutive weeks. And here we are, episode 3. And I do say in all of these videos that I'm happy to suffer through these delicious cakes, suffer and put my body on the line for YouTube, for you, the viewer out there. I don't mind doing this, I don't mind at all. But hopefully you appreciate that and you'll hit the subscribe button down below. Toroku, onegaishimasu. Also, I am in front of the green screen here, and the green screen didn't work out so well last week with all this sort of green packaging on the Antenor stuff. Thank you to Antenor, but I'm gonna have to get this out of the way, Antenor. I do pay for these desserts. I'm not sponsored by Antenor or anything like that, but the green doesn't work out with the green screen, so I have to get into the cake pretty quickly. Hopefully there isn't anything green on the cake to disturb the green screen, because that would be weird if I have the green sort of floating around on the cake and you can't see behind you. Oh, there is a little bit of green. I'll be interested to see how the green screen goes with this. Now, last week it was the shoe cream that we did, and I talked about how important the shoe cream is to Japanese culture and Japanese society, and how cheap it was. And I said I'd go a little bit more expensive this week. So this week we've gone a little bit more expensive. Oh, I've got the tissue stuck to me there. I've got a little bit more expensive, still with Antenor, so this is like the 4th Antenor in a row. Still got that bag that I just put down there, little box for the cake. Inside the box you've still got that single piece of ice there, the ice to keep it cool so that when I get it home it's still delicious. And then inside, have a look at this beautiful cake here. It's packaged really carefully in there, and I did say that I'm probably going to drop one of these one day, but hopefully it won't be this one today. And this is a peach tart, momo no taruto. They say in Japanese, a peach tart. So that's what we're getting into today. Now, a special little shout out to Antenor. I'm going to get this box out of the way. Sorry, Antenor, for the lack of sponsoring, even though I did pay for these cakes. But because of the green on there. Wow, look at the size of that thing. Jeez, so... Okay, just to... Oh, there's so much going through my mind right now. Okay, first things first, let's see what the green here, you see that green there? So let's see what that looks like on the green screen. I don't know if that's going to look really funny on the green screen. Second thing is, check this out here. I don't know how visible this is going to be, but that's a plastic coating all the way around the outside of the tart to keep it nice and clean for me, the consumer, so that when I get this home, it's still in its most delicious form, ready for eating straight out of the store. And then the other thing is, God, suits like, okay, oh great, okay, oh, this is gonna go horribly wrong. There's gonna be a tart, this one's gonna be a disaster, I can tell. Okay, there's the cake as close to my mouth and the camera as I can get. I don't know if I'm going to get that in there. Let's look at the layers on this thing. Okay, you've got the tart down the bottom, and then there's a layer of white, then it looks like some kind of creamy sort of, it's almost salmon color, and then back to that sort of, no, it's not white, it's yellow. I guess it's sponge, and then a white layer of cream, back to the sponge, and then there's some red in there, even though that this is a peach cake. I wonder what that red is. Back to cream again, back to sponge, and then the peaches on the top. Isn't that incredible? Now the thing is, I don't have a plate, so you know what I will do is I'll do what I did last week, and I'll bring the box back in, but take it apart and pop the tart on the box like so that I don't lose any of this. So like I say, I don't know how I'm going to get into this one, because it's physically impossible for this mouth to get around this cake, even though it is a pretty big mouth. And it's a peach tart. Oh my goodness, it looks really delicious. I don't know how... You know, when I conceived of this idea to do the cake videos, I didn't think about how logistically difficult it would be. Anyway, so let's have a look at the back of the cake there. Hopefully you guys can see that there, the tart, you know, the tart effect there. So the bottom part of the cake is definitely the tart, and then you've got these, the peaches on the top there, and like I said, the different layers. Let's get nice and close so you can have a really good close-up look at the different layers of this. Now this was about $6.50, 650 yen. So it is a little bit on the expensive end of the desserts that I've been going for. I don't think I can eat this in a oneer though. So here's the spoon that they provide with it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and eat a little bit off the front first. Let me grab that bit there. There we go. So I've got some sponge and some of that red stuff I said before, and the cream only. So just a little bit. Wow. Wow. Okay. First impressions are that the sponge is really, really soft. Really, really nice. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting it to be sweet. It's still sweet, don't get me wrong, it's still sweet. Okay, let's go for the next layer. I don't want to go into the tart at the bottom. So what I've gone for is this, I hope you can see that, this layer of kind of salmon colour there. So, let's see what that is. I don't have a hope of guessing what flavour that is. It's still delicious, and it's still not as sweet as I thought it would be. And then the bottom, the tart off the bottom of the cake, so enjoy that. Wow, that's really interesting. I would say the tart is actually the sweetest part of it. Now I haven't gotten into the peach yet. I don't know how to get into it either. I mean, if I push down on this, is this going to work? Okay, I'm going to push this into the top here. Do you, the viewer, think this is going to work, or is it going to splatter the cake all over the box? Are we ready? Oh, it's all over the place. Oh, it's wibbly wobbly. It's like a wibbly wobbly tooth. If anyone knows the wibbly wobbly tooth, it's a good kid's book. Oh, he's cutting into it. Okay, we're in. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to topple this bit onto the spoon. All right, wow, look at that. Man alive. I really want to show you guys, but I don't want to risk dropping it because I'm a clumsy oaf. There's the cake with the peach on top. So this is the first, you know, cake plus peach mix. It's surprisingly un-peachy. I was expecting a real hit of peach, but there wasn't really much in the peach department there. It's really delicious. I've got a feeling that the tart on the bottom and the upper part are going to go together really well. I'm going to try and get my teeth into both at once in a minute. But I was really expecting more in the way of like a real hit of peach, you know, like a real pop of peach. But I'm not feeling it. I'm just, it's a really sweet and yummy cake, but I really am not feeling the peach. But holy moly, oh, do you think I can do it? I'm going to try and bite into it. I want to experience all of the layers at once, from the peach through the what's it called now, the sponge, and then the cream layers, that funny sort of salmon color thing here, and then onto the tart at the bottom. So I want to have all of that at once, so I'm going to go for it. Do you think I can do it? This is going to be a disaster. Sorry, viewer. I apologize for being disgusting. Last video I did, I had cream all over my face. But yes, I succeeded, and it makes a difference. My goodness, it makes a difference to eat all of the layers at once. It really does make a difference. Yes. I can confirm, for anyone who's wondering out there, I'm sure everybody watching this was like, I wonder if it makes a difference to eat all of the layers at once. Yes, it does make a difference to eat all of the layers at once. It makes, whoever came up with this cake, Absolutely yummy. But whoever came up with it knew what they were talking about, and they knew it had to be eaten all together. That like the peach plays off the sponge, plays off the cream or whatever. I mean, the science of cooking, and making sure you know how they say that, get the right wine for the fish and all that stuff. That's beyond me. I have no idea about that. But obviously people know about these things, and they know that you need to have a certain, sweet bit with a certain sort of bitter part or whatever. And whoever designed that cake got it spot on. That was absolutely delicious. And it did say Ninki #1. And Ninki means popular. No. Ninki #3. Ninki means popular, and number 3 obviously means number 3. So it's the third most popular cake in Antenor. There are 2 more popular than this that I will hopefully eat in the coming weeks. But for now, I'm going to leave you having eaten my delicious peach tart cake from Antenor. Oh, I can show you the Antenor ice pack and not worry about the green screen, because there's no green on that. So there you go, Antenor. I did get you guys into the video. I hope you appreciate that. I appreciate that. I am not sponsored by Antenor. I did buy these cakes like a normal consumer. And I'm happy to, because they're absolutely delicious. Anyway, I'll be back next week with the 4th of these these Tuesday top 10 countdown cakes that I'm doing. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another sneaker, because it's usually sneakers on the channel. But for now, it's time for me to sign off. Say thank you for checking out my content. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow, so I hope to see you then, because I do see you every single day. And you can guarantee that you will see me tomorrow.